Hey there, maniacs, jammers, hand suckers, whatever you want to call it yourself. Today's discussion is if we can get a hand sack revival, why not a competition circuit? Why not state competitions, local competitions, and stuff like that? And if we can, do there need to be separate divisions for style? Because yes, we have the traditional Myachi shape, and then you have the oval shape, most commonly used by sac de main, Saceasi, hockey sack, whatever you want to call these people now. And then the circle shape that is popularized by sac de main, but now used by almost everybody. All the newcomers. You got the flop ball, the flapjack from Dragonfly, the hamburger from Petka International. They all use that oval shape. I'm not suggesting they all have to be competed in different circuits because of weight or anything. I think that's more just a personal preference. A la yo-yo, you can use different yo-yos in the same competition. You just can't do different styles. You're not going to do 2A in a single A, and you're not going to do single A in a 3A. So, but here's my question. What about these? Okay, some people I know, because you can't really buy these in stores anymore, but you can buy tech decks. They don't put the wheels on them, and they use, or you can use them if you need training. But I know people will use tech decks for tricks. And then you got the Flik board. And then coming soon, whenever I can get a crew together to start building them, the knuckle board. This one is made out of actual wood, real grip tape, the same way that modern day fingerboards, handboards, and all that are actually made skateboards. Same method, but just a lot smaller, lighter. So, but you can still do all your tricks. The question is it fair to compete this up against this, a sack against a board? Because I can do 360s with both, but I'm not going to be able to pull off a good arm grind with a Myachi that I can with a Flik board or a knuckle board or a tech deck. So should they be competed separately or together? Because I think if you're good with one, you should be able to compete against people that are good with the other. I'm not left-handed, I'm sorry. Let's try it again. There you go. See, I think one should be able to compete against the other without needing separate divisions. But that's up for y'all to decide. Majority rules, I guess. That, and let's say we get a convention or a competition circuit going, I suggest the scoring system that Yo-Yo uses. Every time the string hits or different tricks go through, it's another point with a positive clicker, and every time you miss a trick, it's a deduction. The best spoken way about this is in the Yo-Yo documentary, World on a String. They talk heavily about how scoring is done, and I believe that that could be incorporated into hand sacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No, 19 plus a deduction, or 18 because I didn't hit it plus a deduction, so 17. See? It could work. Even if you go for that and you just don't hit it, but you still catch it, deduction. Catch it in your palm, deduction. Because as we know, no palms allowed. So that's the two discussions. Should boards be allowed to compete against sacks? And if we can get a competition going, how do we score it? Now obviously if we do a statewide competition, it'll be more than just freestyle. I will also set up target practice, so what we would know as Myachi net or Myachi golf. I think they changed it to Myachi net. The small circle, biggest circle, and a net that you throw it into for aiming. The pong or volley, whatever you want to call it, passing to and from people. Last one standing that doesn't drop it or miss. And then teams of like volleyball style Myachi net or hand sack net, because I don't want to exclude any group. So there's plenty of competitions to do. I want to know your thoughts on how do we compete, how do we divide the groups if we need to, and how do we score it. Honestly, let me know any feedback, and keep an eye out soon. I'm going to be doing a history lesson as much as I can with hand sacks. I am getting a box in the mail in the next week or two that has 2 of the 3 different companies I'm missing, or styles. I'm not going to reveal them now, but they'll be in soon, and I'll have a video up as soon as I get them. It'll have history and all that jazz. If I can get a scale, it'll even have comparisons on weight and size. Oh yeah, quick thing. Do we allow people to use hacky sacks? Because you can do all the same tricks, but it's not a hand sack. It's a hacky sack. It's a foot bag. Do we allow it? It's up to y'all. Is this part of our group? Are we inclusive or are we exclusive? It's up to y'all. Let me know y'all's feedback down below.